We are the Borg. Hello, everybody. Average Gamer here. Welcome to another episode of Stellaris. Star Trek New Horizons as the Dominion. So we had to restart. It's been a long time since I played, so this will be a good little start for everybody. We're going to play as the Borg. So if you don't know Star Trek that much, the Borg, how can I explain them? They're an hive mind superpower in Star Trek. Basically, they're a part cyborg style race. They have implants, as you can see in the image here. Not all of them have this thing in their face and them on their face. Some of them have things over their eyes and stuff. But overall, it's all about perfection. You get a species, you inject it with nanites, then it turns into, well, one of the Borg. The Borg are hive mind, meaning every single Borg shares one thought. That thought is purity and perfection. So just to give you a little read up of it, we're fanatic militarist, meaning we can't retreat, or we can use the no retreat war doctrine, which is no big deal. But theoretically, we are supposed to have claim influence costs. We can't do claims because we just take planets. Ship fire rates plus 20%. Cybernetic imperative, governing attraction, 25%. Basically, everyone's got implants, everyone's got to think the same. Now, here we go. Here is the specific thing to the Borg. Assimilators. In their collective state, the Borg are utterly without mercy, driven by one will alone, the will to conquer. They are beyond redemption, beyond reason. The Borg cannot colonize planets, declare rivalries, or engage in any form of diplomacy. Population growth is drastically reduced, requiring the collective to use maturation chambers. Unity generated is also drastically reduced, as well as the likelihood their ships will retreat while damaged in space combat. However, the collective may build massive uni-complexes, megastructures, and assimilate whole planets, integrating their population into the collective rapidly. Meaning, basically, best way to explain it is you'll go to a planet, and in the movies and shows and whatever, they would basically just disperse little nanobots. Those would go into the atmosphere, which would then basically be breathed in by people, land on their skin, what have you, and basically go into their bodies and start changing them into these cybernetic organisms, which is actually kind of cool. Later on, they changed it. Before that, it was I'm trying to remember how people got in the Next Generation. Prior to Voyager did like the whole tubule thing where two tubules will come out of the wrist, and go in someone's neck and inject them with nanites, and then they would be changed over. In the Next Generation, when Captain Picard gets captured, it's more of a long surgical process, and they slowly change you themselves by putting things on your arm, taking your eye out, replacing it with an optical sensor, putting a laser on your face, stuff like that. It's really crazy. We're gonna go with the later idea of what the Borg is, which is a nanobot oriented assimilation thing. It's nanoprobes are a big thing in the game, and all that stuff. The process of assimilation also generates a great deal of research points and unity for the collective. Basically, we are driven to assimilate. We are driven to conquer. We are driven to capture. And our ships are obviously cubes, spheres, diamonds, etc. Technically, we have 100% habitability around everybody, which doesn't make sense anyways. Quick experience game. Basically, our people learn a lot faster, and last but not least, we have a massive army damage. We're going to go with 100% Empire. So we're on, if I scroll out here, I believe this is the second largest planet system. I think there's 900 planets overall. One thing I did notice is the Delta Quadrant is very, very populated. The Alpha Quadrant... Oh no, this is the full one. Okay, so yeah. So here is the thing about this. If the game gets too slow, which is highly probable, I might call it early. It all depends on the speed of the game. If basically the game speed itself drops really, really horribly low. Number 2, we're going to be going all about efficiency in this thing. So you're not going to see a massive Borg nation for a while. We're probably going to, probably get this little area here for ourselves, and that's it. Because Empire Sprawl. Empire Sprawl, by default, is to cause you to be less efficient over time. The larger your administrative capacity versus your overall Empire Sprawl gives you penalties. We don't want to go over our administrative capacity. Think of it as, we'll just overall our limit that we can have. So it's your districts and all that stuff. So we don't want to go over right now 30. We'll get researches in that, which will add more to it. But yeah, so that's what we're going to do. Let's start getting... Actually, no, I don't want that. I want that. Let's go with you. And we're going to go with synthetic dilithium. For our research, I'm going to highlight both my research vessels here. And they're going to start... by researching what's around us. I'm going to classify that as a kind of an in-between thing for now. And we'll kind of hold them off at that. I'm going to let it tick over temporarily, and that'll give us an update as to how all our stuff is over there. We do start off with a good amount of equipment and stuff. Bionutrients, interesting. I've never actually seen what this does, because I've never actually built any. Nanites, alloys... So overall influence, which we'll need to build facilities. Unity will be a big thing. There's our physics, and then there's all our extra stuff. What is this? Minor artifacts. That's new. Luxuries. Interesting. So this is the... I think it's Into the Mirror Darkly update. So a lot of things have been changed. Most notably, the way planets work now. So now you do all your buildings here. And what was regions or districts now are basically just bonuses. They give bonuses to your planets, so you can actually pick their specialty a lot easier. What I'm gonna do here, we're gonna need more alloy. I want to make Unimatrix 1 Alpha, the same as Unimatrix 1, the primary. So it has 1 alloy, 1 data node. Do I have a data node here? I do. 1 alloy, 1 data node. It is a nanite foundry. You have 2 nanite foundries. You can have a maximum of 3. Good to know. You have 3 power. You have 1. So I'm going to build another power facility for the moment. It's going to have this, and there's nothing I can do about that. But then there's astro mining. You have 1 astro mine. Let's add a second. And what we're going to do is we're going to unpause, and we're going to go to max speed. So the game does get really, really slow. Thanks, Q. You're just telling me about planet specialties and stuff like that. I understand. So yeah, so long term, we're going to try to stay under that cap of 30. As we research, we'll then grow. So we'll actually take other planets at that point. We don't want to grow. We want to kind of give ourselves a false limit as we can grow. Because think of this administrative capacity as, like, I understand. Like our...
yes, dilithium. Wonderful.
The amount that we can control ourselves without having any major issues. Steel fabrication complex there. Which will be fun, because that means we have to kind of limit ourselves a little bit. Which means the nations around us will be a lot stronger than they would be if we just grew real quick. Okay. A little research there. So far, meh. One of the good things is we can, once we have enough minerals. Oh yeah, we don't need to know that because we don't get planets. But even if we had a planet, we're 100% perfect. So we want to obviously expand as fast as we can our main thing here. Let's do that because it gives us main weapon damage. What? We got some power and some research. Fabrication complex. Let's do cheaper leadership costs. And let's go with better weapons for our units. Every little while I'll do an upgrade. I'll wait till the cheaper research is done before I actually start, pumping out a lot more stuff. Yeah, that leadership cost right there. So 2 minerals, 2 energy, and 2 research. I believe that's societal research. Yep. So the game is definitely a lot slower. I have turned off a lot of the music because all the music is, well, Star Trek based. Let's do science station. Ooh, what is this? Magnesite, which we will need long term. There's some alloys, nice. This planet's turning out to be really good for us, actually. So you are going to have a job pretty quickly. One of the good things about the Borg, I want to go down Syncracy as fast as I can because I can get more influence. And we should also get a thing to research extra influence. That's Topoline, and that's Chemosite. That's Magnesite. Let's do the Deuterium Forge. Okay, we're gonna build an outpost. Well, we're only researching the only thing we can there. You're just stuff for ships, which kind of sucks. This gives us more research districts, ship components. Once the ships go around this way, I'll send them all in to do upgrades and updates. So at least we know our limit's 30, which is good. Build all the mining stations, and then build all the research stations. Ugh, more alloy. Perfect. Getting more alloy is awesome. You know what? Let me... Did I get the research already for the cheaper base? Yep, I did. Faster and shoot more. Shoot more. Let's go for faster and shoot more. Deuterium Forge. Let's go for torpedoes. Prime node is so that I can update the planets themselves. I'm gonna go for the equilibrium node though because I want to get unity as fast as I can. Because the only way you really get a good amount of unity early on, or even like mid game, is by basically taking planets from other people. Let's hit vape for a second. So you're gonna get that. And you're gonna do that. Ooh, automatic exploration. That'll be good for me. Added ancient wreckage to JL something or other. Oh, that was here. Interesting. We're gonna go for, as I said, we're gonna go for synchronicity. Because I want that extra monthly influence, so I can basically claim planets a little faster. Plus, my population speed is increased by this. Where we build faster here. Oh wait, maybe we don't. Yeah, population assemblies. Yeah. So by adopting it, we now produce people 25% faster, and then once we finish it, we get an extra influence. You know what? Let's go for extra shield hit points. You're just going to jump right over to that location. You are going to build mining stations and research stations. Not too worried about the fleet command limit. Not too worried about a nano foundry level 2 yet. I am going to go for the prime node though. That way I can make the planets a little bit better. Go for the extra governor cap for now. Because that way I can just kind of burn that one out of the way. We're going to upgrade our fleet real quick. Oh, also, we're also going to build a shipyard and and a dilithium factory. So this is going to use 4 power, but it's going to produce 4 dilithium for us. Boom. And dilithium is good for ships. And I'm going to leave our fleet right now sitting at 4 probes. Because I want to get pyramids as fast as I can. I got to unlock cones to get the pyramids. So we're going to unlock cones now. You've already jumped. Perfect. We're at 20 sprawl at the moment. We bumped into our first batch of aliens. The Devore, which I think are over here. Yep. Boom. We're definitely taking the extra monthly influence. You, we're going to start building mining stations and the research stations. You, yeah, are just going to move there. Right now, we have a lot of building options available to us here and here, but I don't want to do anything until there's actual unemployment. Like right now, I've got 5 free jobs on this planet, and oh, actually, no free jobs there. Yeah, you know what? Research that, please. So when they're done, I'm going to get them to do another, basically, loop time frame. Something in the timeline's been changed. Obviously, we want that extra boost for mining production. And let's take the long-term data archive. Cool. Ooh, is that dilithium? No, that's Tolonian crystals. I wanted to change you. Don't want anyone in my territory.
Construction complete.
Oh, you're all done. Gonna wait until the other guy's done because I mean we're starting to get up there, but I want you to do that one. That one.
Construction complete.
This one's not a big deal one, but it will connect to... It's basically an important one because it'll connect a lot of things here and give a buffer between Unicomplex 1. Now, the problem is I think they can jump right to Unicomplex 1 from there. Oh.
Construction complete.
I want you to just build stations because I can get the Tolonian crystals. Because I has the research for that. So I was going to say, research is... There should have been something going on there. We'll take the more stuff we can throw on our fleet. Once we get to a certain point, we'll just start spamming out science ships. And ordering them just to head out there. That's pretty much the moment I hit my sprawl limit is when I'll send a whole bunch of them out. we go. Let's take the build. Oh, beta aliens. I believe that's going to be, if it's south of me, that might be the Hirogen. Yep. They're in a really weird spot.
Biological and technological distinctiveness will be added to our own.
Let's take
Research
you
complete.
and you. So yeah, looks like we're gonna get another little notification from these guys in a second. I'm trying to think who's south of them. Is it Cavalli, maybe? No, Cavalli. There we go. Wow, we're
Biological and technological
really
will be added to our own. System survey.
kind of hemmed in here already anyways.
Construction complete.
Because we still have the Kazon and a few others up here. The Trabe, I think, as well. The Kazon, the Trabe. I'm trying to think who else. Kazon, Trabe. That moment when you
Construction.
know the name of the species in question, but you can't remember them. I remember what they look like. Oh, well, the only thing we're going to be able to research there is the nanite foundry.
Complete.
You are obviously going to be building a research station, and then afterwards you'll be heading up there. So it actually looks like we're going to be hemmed in pretty early, which is not that actually bad of a thing. Going it that way. Because that'll keep us within our Empire sprawl limit, which is 30. If I go over a little bit, that's no big deal to me, because I'm just going to get, hopefully, these planets here. Our nanites are full. That's only because we're not using them at the moment, so that's no big deal to me. It's 100 influence per. We're earning 4 per turn. So 3 would get us to here. We're almost at 4 now. I'm just trying to think if I should pop out an extra science ship or not. And I don't think so. Actually, if I popped out 2 real quick. Let's do 2. And then we're just going to order them to join in with these 2. And kind of get our little border situated a little bit better. There we go. Research speed, research speed, research speed. Oh, that's... Okay, well. That kind of sucks. You're not efficient at your job then. There we go. Okay, we're going to pause here real quick, and we're going to say, hey, you two. Well, research there. And go survey, 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 like so. Let's be able to exploit some more resources here. Oh! Alright, so we already have a reason to go to war with the Hirogen. Let's take the more naval capacity, because I want to start building up my navy. Because I want to... So you're 4. So probes are actually better than cones. Okay, well... That kind of sucked. I'm not gonna lie. Though that planet only has 2 energy, it's the fact that I wanted that planet in the first place. Let's take that. Let's take better research outposts. You're actually now gonna go there. So I mean that's only 3 energy and 3 research, but I mean that gives me the ability to still build up a nice little wall around myself. Yeah, I don't like that because that gives like too much of a jump point. I don't know if you can jump right from our unit complex to Waterman, but
System survey complete.
you know what? Let's just say do those 2. You're still upgrading. Oh crap, we're bumping into the people north of us here. Krenum. Okay, and they own...
Biological and technological distinctiveness will be added to our own.
Okay, so I want you to research this system,
Construction.
this system, and this system. And then that system. So now I see... Oh, down there. Okay. You're going there.
Research complete.
Oh, pyramid. There we go. Oh, what do we have here? We have... it's only 1 unemployment right now. You are my main planet. I'm not short on anything. I wouldn't mind more alloys, though. You're 2 jobs, so it'll take a little while for that to be fit in all together. Naval capacity will go up very soon.
Construction complete.
Perfect. You're gonna go to Cowlus.
Complete. Construction complete.
Theoretically, I'll need 1, 2, maybe 300 influence. I'll take you for now. We're adding 40. You're right there. There you go. You're going there, so you just build a mining station for now. Epsilon did they say Epsilon nuisance? So that's here. Oh. Okay, so the Prelor are
Technological distinctiveness will be added to our own.
Okay. So we're playing on the smaller map with all of the species. So I wasn't actually expecting to get this.
Construction complete.
Hemmed in this early, actually.
System survey complete.
I think I might have to start expanding this way. Until you 2 to research. Research that one.
Construction complete.
That might be
Construction complete.
you immediately left. That's the Trabe. And if I'm not mistaken, we still have to worry about the K zone.
Technological distinctiveness will be added to
You're already building. Perfect. Do I have enough to... I do. There we go. We don't need planets. We just gotta do that. Ooh, more...
research complete.
Do...
Systems
More naval capacity. More aliens. We'll take
research complete.
torpedoes. And there's the K's on there. Okay. Pause real quick.
Technological distinctiveness will be added to our own systems.
Unlock strategic.
Complete.
Oh, yes, we need the neutron enricher for upgrades to planets. Yeah, so the K's on are there.
Automatic defense procedures initiated. Automatic defense
There are
procedures
so many alien
initiated.
species around us at this point.
Construction complete.
Go there, because that's going to be sooner done than later. Here's 723. I'm already more powerful than you.
System survey complete. Research project complete.
So we're officially at our capacity, but we will be adding 15 very soon.
Fleet upgraded. Research complete.
Might as well just add that for now.
Construction complete.
Whoops. You should be building a facility there. Oh, there we go. We need this one for sure. Oh, and this... Oh, I thought I said 12 for a second. Duix Stewie. Duix Stew. So we're going to be going temporarily over our limit. As long as research gets researched. It's about 23 months. Once this is done, I'm going to spam out a whole bunch more science ships. And that will give us the ability to start going around the galaxy and taking a look at stuff. I'm going to build at least another 8. What are you doing? You should be building that. What is this? Special charges. Came inside torpedo, pulse wave, torpedo, magnetic charge. Let's go with the pulse wave torpedo. I was not expecting to be this hemmed in. Wow, I'm actually kind of shocked at how quickly the computer hemmed me in. Then again, I'm the Borg. This is not going to be hard. My plan is to take this from the Hirogen pretty quickly. And then these 3 planets as well from the Prelor. The Prelor started pretty big, actually. I'm kind of impressed.
Construction
I'm actually...
complete.
This is pretty much this. I mean, they should be at war with each other, but they're not in the game.
Construction complete. Systems.
Research that way. Because I'm pretty sure these are going to fall to the Kazon any moment. The Kazon Nistrum.
Construction complete.
Mining and research. You're already researching that. Perfect, perfect, perfect. You actually can jump up.
Construction complete.
Oh, nice. Wow. Some of these planets are actually really good. It's like, I'm not... There we go. There's our additional junction, please. So pretty much when we're done this is when we're going to be completed. Now, if I wanted to, I could probably leave these last little bit here, but... districts. So... Each one adds one. So 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44. Let's add about 44 to me.
Research
Let's do
complete.
it. Whoops. Yeah, I took that. Okay. Yep. Let's take better warp engines again. Well, gamma radiation synthetic dilithium. I mean, technically I don't need synthetic dilithium, but it's always good to have some. You're done. So you're going to jump to there. You're still building. I like how we only do have one planet. Oh, two planets actually in our system. When you're done building there, I'm going to get you to swing south. And come back to that mining station. Oh, I can actually go into Hirogen territory. Nice. Whoa. Holy. This is a very, very good planet. Some planets are going to be useless to us is where I'm going to build my unicomplexes. And I'm not going to do much in regards to scooping up anybody and assimilating anybody. Like whole planets and stuff until, you know, the Hirogen have found planets and stuff like that.
Construction complete.
I can now take you.
Complete.
Mining stations and research stations. Like these two planets are actually really good, mainly because of those are Tolanian crystals. For some reason I keep this used to be the same symbol. Except it used to be three little small things for dilithium. The mining stations.
Construction complete.
Yeah. So we're definitely going to go off the Hirogen. And definitely take these two. Then I'm probably going to go to the Crenum. And take this planet here. And then I'm going to go after... the Prelor and take Nutter. Sorry. Non-child friendly, folks. Non-child friendly. Okay, so that's... Yeah, then research those two. Let's see what happens. In the meantime, you're going to build... So we got 4? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
Construction complete. System survey complete.
Oh, game's already starting to slow down here. You.
Construction complete.
You. Order you there, but I don't know if you're going to make it in time. Matter fabricator wouldn't be too bad.
Complete.
Recruit. I want guys specifically that are good just. You.
Construction complete. Research complete.
Fleet command limit wouldn't be too bad,
System
but
survey complete.
let's take you. One of the few things I do like about the Borg is their people in charge are pretty. You guys are kind of useless to me right now. Well, actually, you know what? No, you're not.
Complete.
Let's take you at least. Unless this one is really, really good. I'm going to order him there for now. Let's take you out. Yeah, these are
System survey
acceptable planets. You go there. You go there. Is that everybody picked? Okay. So you're gonna upgrade.
Construction complete.
You're gonna upgrade. You're gonna upgrade. You're gonna upgrade. Oh, you actually need to upgrade as well. So it looks like a lot of my ships actually need to upgrade.
Construction complete.
Because I believe it's the warp core that I'm upgrading.
Upgraded. Fleet 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 upgraded.
So you're just gonna run off and do your own thing. How Borg of me, eh? Just to be like, okay, now I'm going to spam out science ships. They're all going to go out and do their thing. You know what? I might as well try to get this guy.
Complete.
Ooh, Starbase level 2. Right now I can build 4 Starbases. I'm not going to build them just yet. Unimatrix 3 or 1 beta should be good to go. Cool. I'm just going to order you to go do your own thing.
Construction complete.
You are going to claim that. You are going to go update as well. Later on, those construction ships will actually be good for basically just scooping.
Fleet upgraded. Fleet upgraded.
And they're gonna go out. They're gonna go find some new species and stuff. We're gonna end up with, you know, the Dominion and all that down there, and the Klingon and the Federation. The Klingons, the Federation. Oh, well, that was quick. The Voth.
Construction complete.
But oh, we found the Kravik real quick. Holy smokes! Oh yeah, that makes sense. All right, so we're gonna put a pause in Hob, and then over here, I believe, is those hunter guys that are kind of like the Hirogen. We're gonna put a cut in here. Thanks for watching, everybody. I will see you guys in the next video, where we look inwards to perfection and research to kind of get things boosted a little bit. One of the things we do want to get done now, once this is done, is we want to go down the productivity line and max this out. So not only will we get the Ascension perk, but we're also going to get Colonial Harvest, which theoretically should get us to the point where we're spamming out Unity and things like that. You have no unemployment. You have, or sorry, we have no. I don't know how to make sectors in this. Like, we already technically have a sector. So I don't know. Oh, there we go. That's actually... Wait, what? That just renamed that sector. That was kind of crappy. Okay. Oh, then again, they're all on the same planet, right? I'll probably have to make another Unimatrix, like... Probably we're actually on one of these planets, because these ones are kind of useless to me. Any planet that's useless is one of the planets that I can actually rip apart and turn into one of my planet's bases. But we want to get productivity, or into productivity ASAP, and then we want to get into, obviously, assimilation as fast as we can, too. So that way we can start building up our... basically our bases, I guess you could say, or our people, or like our, what will be our planets. Wherever there is a planet is where I normally start building stuff. So for example, in Daily here, I'm going to build possibly a uni complex or a sub complex. Same with Dwix, Achilles, Stubar, Mixer, and Kibben here. We can build 2 more massive uni complexes. So say we did these 2, and then after research is done, we can build 5 sub-complexes, which basically have those 4 planets right there. One of the things sometimes I like to do is let other species colonize the planets, and then I just take the planets over. But I kind of grew a little quicker than expected. Sometimes I would just skip those planets altogether and not land. Like, if I wanted to, theoretically, I could... I mean, this only gives me 3 energy. And it's a Torrid planet. Urgh. So a lot of people probably might not be able to colonize that one. This one has a polar planet, and it doesn't tell me what these guys like. There's another polar, there's a temperate, there's another polar, there's another polar. So there's a lot of polar planets actually where we are, and I don't think you guys like polar planets, do you? The Kazon like Torrid. Oh, I could have let you maybe get Dwix then. They land it, they found it, and then I take it over. That's exactly what I'm going to do. I mean, it's only worth 2 anyways. There we go. So I'm gonna hope long term that the Kazon come down here and land on that. As for you guys, that's temperate. That's temperate. Yeah, that's temperate as well. The robots can land, but these are all polar planets. So that's kind of... that's temperate. That actually is very ugly, now that I'm looking at this. Because I control Wyman. Never mind. Apparently with Wyman there's a graphical issue. Then
Research complete.
then again, you only give me 3 energy anyways. The new aliens? The Vidians. Ah, well, diplomacy is relevant.
Your biological and
The Vidians are actually only around one planet. Okay. I think we've almost found our entire quadrant. There's just a little bit of stuff down here and whoever's up there. I think we have to come up against the... No, we already found the Voth. The Talaxians, interesting.
automatic defense.
Oh, wait, so then there's the species they went... We also have to find the Vaudois as well. I think they're further down. Unless they're not a thing.
Research
No, let's just take you. Yeah, we'll keep you for now, I guess.
upgraded. Fleet upgraded.
Yeah, well, let's do that.
Construction complete.
That. And then you can go repair. That's not bad because then the Kazon can get there. As long as they can see it. Like, they should be able to see that I'm not in that planet, in that system anymore. Because then they'll land it, I'll take it. There you go. So one of the good things about playing as the Borg is you can do things like that, and it's really not much of an issue. I mean, we're already maxed out on all our resources. I don't think I can... Yeah, I still need the extra research to make that a lot bigger. I'm not too worried about that. Yeah, so what we're going to do, I'm going to pause here. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'll see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.